this is how I know that our friendship is genuine, because like, bro, we both want the best
for each other, bro.
Let you get settled.
Yeah, just say get the tinfoil off. Get the tinfoil off the Chipotle you just got. You know that Chipotle be loud when you getting it open. Hey, hey, this is like our song. I gotta insert the video of us dancing. She vibing right. Hold on. Vibe. Mickey. I know I'm gonna try to do so, but my knees go weak. Yeah. Yeah.
Think about if that were your like TV screen, right?
Or maybe you just come over a little bit closer.
Like, yeah.
All right.
Vic, a little bit more.
More where?
Like straighten up.
Oh, but it's fine.
Alright.
But is the camera straight?
Yeah. Just facing, you know.
Don't be smacking over there in the corner.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that.
Cause she right next to the camera. Oh yeah, cause a lot of it's crooked. It's crooked.
It's not.
There we go.
Y'all, it is completely crooked.
Ah!
It really isn't.
Okay, you have to do it because you know mom angles are different than.
All right, bro. And then
Turn it back.
lightly.
Oh, you talking?
She was rolling there.
Like a race car wheel. I was like, okay.
That's
This is crooked?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's Be Rich in this thing like a chicken wing on a Saturday. And this is
Kendi.
And we are Brandy and Monica. Alright. So today we're just gonna be talking about some like thoughts or questions I'll kind of ask myself, like shower thoughts, or like when you're on like a long late night drive, like you got Miguel on and you're like, dang, like just thinking about some of the stuff he's saying, etc. So I just wrote some of these down in my notes, and I just wanted to discuss them and see what her opinions are on things and what are my opinions on things, and if we agree.
And we talk about stuff a lot,
yeah.
So it'll be like interesting. And I haven't seen the questions. So
I mean, I don't really like. It's not even really questions. It's just kind of like stuff I wrote about. So I'm gonna try to phrase that like as a question on the fly. So we're gonna see. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. Why is it so much easier to see like what somebody else isn't doing? Like, say for example, in a relationship, if like a girl is kind of like getting played or this is not in the third, and we're like, oh my gosh, she's so dumb. How can't she see this, and that in the third? But then in our own relationships or our own like friendships, whatever, like it'll be those same things, but for some reason we can't see it or we're blind to it. So like, what do you think the main cause of kind of being blind to our own faults, but like so open to see everybody else's?
Because we lie to ourselves.
Yeah.
So like, this is like a big problem that I think a lot of us have.
Yeah,
and I'm not even gonna exclude myself from the situation because
at all.
We try to make ourselves seem like
we're like so much
than
better.
that.
Yeah, we're just so much better than other people.
And even if it's like slightly happening in our life, we'll have like this little bit of hope that it's not gonna happen to us. So we're like in denial, if that makes sense.
And I feel like when it's yourself, when your ego is like telling you to do stuff, and then you kind of start doing it, but you know it's bad, you'll start to subconsciously make excuses like, oh well, this isn't the same situation as hers because XYZ, because he buys me Chanel, but he's still cheating on me. But you know, at least I'm getting something out of it. Like we'll think like that, and it's like, bro, you're just making an excuse, and you're literally in the exact same position as her, like just getting played. So you get a purse or like some money or something like that, so it negates you getting played. I'm like, no, bro, like the fact is still the fact. So I feel like we just make a bunch of excuses for ourselves to like
Make ourselves feel better.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, like put ourselves above other people.
Yeah.
Like shoot,
It's hard to
at
admit
least
that.
Yeah, it is. I mean, but it's the honest. Like
It's
shoot,
true.
at least I'm not in her position. At least I'm not.
It could
like
be way
yeah,
worse.
yeah. Like, and it's just like yourself trying to lift yourself up, and I feel like it's just an insecurity thing. And I feel like one way to kind of help with that is to really like sit down for a second, which a lot of us don't do, and like just think about what we're not doing in our own lives, instead of being so focused on what everybody else has going on Instagram, or like always at what's the tea. I literally have people, and you know, I love all my friends and stuff. I literally have people that'll call me like, "Girl, let me tell you the tea," and I'm like, I don't like, to be honest, I'm not gonna be like I don't care, but I'm just gonna be like, oh, like what is it? It'll kind of be interesting. I'm not gonna love, but it's just like I didn't really need to know that, like, and I don't really care. You know what I mean? And the old me would have like listened to that information and been like, well, shoot, at least I'm not her. At least I'm not getting, you know what I mean? Whatever. But
and it could be a completely different situation. It could be like you're making fun of someone with their relationship problems, but you are trying to focus on like your school and your grades.
Yeah,
but that's slacking off. But you have time to entertain a conversation.
Yeah, and it's like this has nothing to do with you.
Absolutely nothing.
Like no, like
especially like during the week. Like I try not to go on social media as much. I try not to like read into the gossip of what happened in like YouTube drama or something or pop culture.
Like, it's not affecting
during
you,
the week at least.
Yeah, get your stuff done.
I try to focus on me.
Get your stuff done.
So I think that would help if you give yourself like a limit.
Exactly.
Like, it's Saturday. On Saturdays, I literally don't do homework. That's the one day of the week I do.
Yeah, like literally throughout the week, we're like really good friends. But when I say we do not really talk throughout the week, we will link up like on Saturday, maybe Friday if it's like, you know, I'm really done with everything. Yeah. But we'll link up like twice a week maybe and kind of just talk about everything that's been happening. And it's really never on the like gossipy, like, actually it's really never on, like, I won't say never, but it's rarely ever on some like, girl, let me on some negative, trying to put other people down to lift ourselves up type of tip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's literally like life realization, like getting smarter.
Yeah.
Like,
or it'll just be like, if we do have something to say about somebody, it'll kind of be like, this situation happened and here's what I didn't like from it, and
how we're gonna move forward.
How do we move forward? Should I approach this person? Should I, you know what I mean? It's stuff like that. It's like good combos. But that's why we decided to start this. Yeah. Because we were like, dang, I wonder if anybody else would be like interested in what we have to say. Like maybe not. Shoot, I don't, like, you know what I mean? But hey, might as well
give it a shot.
Okay. Where do you think the most pressure comes from to act a certain way or to like want certain things? Like, do you think it's in the TV or like music or like social media? What 2020 wants us to be, or do you mean like society? Just like even the clothes you wear, who you voted for, like school. Yeah, like different things like that. Like, what do you think is putting the most pressure behind some of those heavy topics to like lean towards this TV, music, Instagram? What do you think it is? So for me, or like, okay, so for me, I'm gonna speak for me. Speak for ourselves. I think like when it comes to like pop culture, like trends, fast fashion, like what you're wearing, what's like cool to do, things like that. The pressure is from social media completely. But then for me, I also have pressure. I don't know why I think I do, but I don't want to disappoint my parents. So in regards to like school and like doing life a certain way, like I always think about how my parents would think about it. If that makes sense. Like if they would be happy with these decisions, like college, things like that. Like I need to go to college because like my parents went to college. Little things, but it's almost like me putting those pressures on myself because my parents are very like open-minded. They're really cool, but also I never did anything that was like out of the norm. Yeah. So you say a lot of the pressure to act the way you are is from personal, like your home, your family, what your parents
the way I grew up, my upbringing.
And I think that like, and no, all the times your parents aren't going to necessarily like you're not going to be on the same page as your parents all the time, but I think most of the pressure that we feel to maybe act a certain way or do certain things should come from like the people close to us and not social media and not music and not this and the third. Because I think a lot of us by now, at least if you're like kind of our age, we're almost 20. So, you know, 20 somethings. But it's kind of like, what was I saying? We're almost,
the pressure shouldn't be from like,
we're almost 20. So at this point, we know a lot of stuff we see on social media be cap. A lot of stuff in the music be cap.
Facts.
A lot of like, you know what I mean? A lot of stuff we be seeing just be kept.
Facts.
So it's just like, bro, you can't base your life or try to act like, oh, I gotta reach this goal because Jada reached this goal or something like that. It's like, bro, y'all live two completely different lives.
No, that's toxic.
Yeah,
that's completely.
it's very toxic. And not even bring this up, but just like even the Birkin bag thing, like, bro, I be seeing let me watch my words. But I be seeing people who is like, bro, you shouldn't even be talking about a Birkin right now. Or like, if my man don't get me a...
He's not,
Bro, he's not. He can't.
Like,
he can't.
20 grand on a bag.
On a bag.
I'm sorry.
And,
not
and,
judging
yeah,
you
it is.
with bag, bro.
That's
cool.
Yeah, it's cool. But it's just like, bro, like finish college before you worry about getting a Birkin.
Or then like they want to have drama because your man didn't actually buy you the Birkin. You gave him the money to buy the Birkin. Whatever.
Oh yeah, It's like
then that's like tea. That shouldn't be tea. I can't afford a $20,000.
Promise you, I can't. Promise you, I can't. And that's okay with me.
And I'm good. Like
that's
I'm
okay
chilling.
with me. I'm good.
But like to each his own. But y'all get what
y'all know. It's just like, bro, have conversations that somewhat concern you.
Yeah. Or like, don't be quick to even feed into that drama.
Yeah, who like actually who
I
really
don't
cares?
care,
Like, is that actually affecting you?
Give you a taste of your medicine.
What do you think the biggest sign of a fake friend is? Like, if a person did X, Y, or Z, or had a certain characteristic or trait about them that's like, and
red flag.
Red flag, yeah.
Okay, the first one that's coming to my head right now. I know there's more in there, but we'll start talking and
then get into the bag.
When they try to make it a competition.
Woo! You better say that.
Because like this is how I know that our friendship is genuine. Because like, bro, we both want the best
for each other, bro. Like that's so
we're
true.
So happy. It's never been like that. But do you ever have that inkling of a feeling with some people? Like if I tell them my like proud accomplishment, something that I did, and then they want to like,
bro, it's when they want it. And it's like, bro, it's not a company. It's
like,
not
say
a
for instance, like, oh, like I got into the honors college. Oh my gosh, like that's so good for you.
Yeah.
And then your friend is like, oh, well, I did. Okay, that's great. But like, I was just like letting you know something good that I did. It's not a competition.
Yeah, like, and that's not to say you can't share your accomplishments.
But like, it didn't happen today.
Kind of it's just like kind of let somebody have a moment. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, and you can have yours too.
Exactly. And I feel like what people don't realize is letting other people have their moments will cause them to want you to have a moment as well. Because it's like, she let me speak and she was kind to me in this situation, so I'm gonna extend that offer to her.
Fact.
We kind of give what we get in that situation. So it's just like, the more you kind of are open to other people getting the light or getting some shine, the more it'll happen to you.
And
you know
like, it's bad karma otherwise. If you're like secretly like,
oh, I hate to get the it's
don't
like,
want your friend, I hate that she's doing good. Like that's like a lifetime movie. Like,
yeah, bro. And it's in subtle things, but nobody just straight out comes out and says like, I'm so mad that you're doing better. It's like I'm trying to think of specific things that people will kind of do where it's like they'll try to kind of bring you down or make you feel like your goals are too high to reach, and it's like that, or like when people are like, like, okay, so say for example, me starting a YouTube, and if I like tell one of my friends about it, and they're like, dang, you know how long it takes for people to build a following on YouTube or like something like that. And yeah, it's like constructive criticism, but it's like, if I'm about to start it, I done got the equipment and stuff. Like, kind of just let me
I just spent all this money. Like,
yeah, you don't gotta bring my like hopes down. Like, oh, it's gonna take forever, and now I'm gonna be like, dang, it is gonna take forever. I probably shouldn't even start.
And you're already discouraged. There's already like something in us that like discourages us,
exactly,
and like tries to deter you from doing what you want to do.
Fear. That's
like
all it
we
is.
already have fear and doubt already instilled in ourselves. So
and then when you're getting that
energy, your best friend is like, oh well,
yeah,
maybe that's not. Other people have lash companies.
Yeah,
other people have.
Everybody's doing lashes.
Yeah, like,
everybody's doing that. Okay, bro. If everybody said that, then nobody would be nobody would be great. If Michael Jordan was like, oh, it's already 1,000 people playing basketball. Okay,
exactly.
And
I'm gonna do it better.
and yeah, I'm gonna be the best basketball player in the world. How about that? Like, bro, it's always something to work towards. So never let people like kind of get you down or make you feel defeated, bro. That's honestly happened to me a lot, bro. And it might not always even be from other people. It might just honestly be from like social media, Twitter. If I go on Twitter, bro, Twitter, I have a love-hate relationship with Twitter, because sometimes I'll go on and I'll get such positive energy, and I'm like, dang, like I got some good laughs.